Hello， 晚安。不好意思，刚刚稍微干扰到了一下，让它旋转了一下，没有资讯。不过现在应该没问题了。那个我图片也改好了，刚才去修了一下图片，我忘了换成那个新的。好。那有声音吗？应该听得到吧？我先切大，然后。我们直接按继续，直接继续开始，因为要继续追剧情啊！我们剧情还有8小时，我们要进入宅邸的方法，可是我们选择走这一条啊，不知道来这里还有什么东西。有声音，好，谢谢。我们继续往前探索。水藻。什么意思？水藻可以干嘛？我知道这是水藻。Shoot it！ 啊！你这太快给我那个答案了啦！游戏教学来得太快。啊！我上不去。有了，好。所以逃到这里是来不及的吗？就算来这边，还是有人被变成金石像。好，我们昨天拿到这个弓嘛，可以让东西变金色。我们看一下还有什么。哎呦，这里有人被。变成是死掉才变成金色的吗？还是怎样？我也不知道。哦，奈维亚是消失的人之一吧？找到返回。是利维亚、奈维亚。不同人，罪人，上部蓄水池，麦略勒斯退出选举，阻止自杀，这些东西如果可以的话，奈维亚在这里，日记。
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it.The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think.
在这里所做的一切都是为了你。
Doing here,
OK.
I'm doing for you.
加拉提亚。
I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues,
OK.
I thought I heard a whisper behind me.
窃窃
A
私
rasp
语。
of air, as if
嘶哑
vocal
的气
cords
声。
of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper
所以低
haunted
语声
me.
他一直都听得到。
Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman
长
wearing
袍
a
的罗马
stola.
女人雕像
Her
在
face
浴
was
场走
contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others,
这是之前已经
but
发
when I
生的
could
事
not
情，
reproduce the
他们已
results
经
of
变
my
成黄金
experiment,
雕像这样子
they。would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
好哦。 先不要看我，我会紧张。上面 ，OK， 上面可以上得去。好。挤得下去吗？挤不下去，没有办法爬，应该也是一样，要变成黄金才可以吗？对耶。好，我们现在到这边了，应该是要回到城市里面了吧？这里又是哪里？因为任何原本有什么地方是可以连接到这边的吗？宫殿，我们已经进来宫殿里面了。OK， 可是没有那个声音了。shit， 他们会看着人的这件事还是很可怕。Oh shit！ 他们是半死活的状态吗？哦，动作来了，来恐怖的来了，这就是之前他游戏有警告的部分。怎么会这样变成半死不活的状态呢？这一点我比较好奇。还是他们是没有被完全的变成石像，所以才这样子部分活着吗？变成黄金雕像这样子。好，这应该不算突然出现，大家应该还可以接受吧？不会到太过可怕这样子。完全是另外一个城区耶！哇塞
You're not supposed to be here.
Which way? Which way? 为什么有一个很可怕的声音 ？Down there， 好哦。看来我的臂力很好，可以将弓一直拉着。 可是他说 I'm not supposed to be here 的意思是什么？我们可以过去找他吗？我比较好奇的是，还能跟他讲话吗？上不去了，好，没关系。哎！我刚刚这里不是已经有变成黄金了吗？没有完全啊，没有完全，后面还有一批啊。还好，大家可以接受就可以了。应该跳不上来吧？跳不上来，好。可是如果要拿那个的话，我必须一定要下去就对了。好。我在这里应该可以。Headshot 可以一键呢。等一下，我有电话。喂，不好意思，我回来了。刚才忘了应该切这个中场休息的那个画面。对，我刚刚有电话打进来，那个因为我们家的那个热水器坏掉了，我们那个就是电热水器 是我们洗澡的那个联盟头唯一的那个，那是什么？要怎么说？唯一就是反正就是没有那个的话，我们就没有办法洗就对了。就只有我们只是现在浴缸的另外一端的那个水龙头可以用而已，就这样。所以变得很麻烦，必须要变成舀水的方式来用。那刚刚那个房仲打电话来，现在看现在的情况，还有那个什么时候安排人来看这样子。对 ，OK， 好，上来了。哦，不好意思，让大家等了一下，没有预期到他会在这个时候打来。啊，虽然说应该也是可以预期得到，不过，对 ，anyway， 好，继续往前。小教堂，小型家寺 ，OK， 有点像土地公的那个土地公庙一样，小小的那种。看一下，钱，启示不能拿，其实看起来还好好的。给中了一下，花瓶好，哦，花瓶可以分散注意力就对了。啊，就是要让他们聚集到中间，在那个，好吧，没关系，我太早那个了。我看一下能不能一次中。他们应该是听声音的，这个，嘿，哎呦，这么刚好，我看一下这个能不能中。哎呦，太高了，低一点。呀，中。所以有蝴蝶的地方哦，那个黄金蝴蝶的地方应该就是一些关键的点。好啦，不要转过来，我知道你在看我。钥匙，店门钥匙。日记2。
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered this. My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine a backstory to them, give them names.
跟他们说话，好吧。
Of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman.
OK， 他们就出不来了。
Forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors of this place, and set to work.
OK， 所以他这把自己锁在里面，就是为了要解放他就对了。解放某个困在石像里面的那个人。往那边去，好哦啊，这边呢？这边还有空间吗？这边没有，好。错过22分钟，没关系，我们现在搞，好吧。可以打爆射，对。超开心的。这应该是这里要射。哎，没有，这里已经变黄金了。OK。好笑，可以这样子。我们刚进来那个神殿里面没多久，还在看那个把自己锁在里面的那一位的故事。No, I can't. 好了，射一个啦。
Kill me.
Fine. 一个。Me.
Please. Make it stop.
过不去。越来越恐怖，大家好像还可以接受啦。所以大家如果还可以接受的话，我也 OK。毕竟这个比之前玩那个天外荒原的时候好多了。只有一个吗？没有吧，还有更多个。来。还 好哦，还好就好。你们 OK 我就 OK。哦，日记3。
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing
并不
these
顺利。
souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery
半
that
寸厚的
beneath
黄金下是
half an
活
inch
生生的
of gold,
啊，
which
所以那
was
些
so
在动的
reduced
会不会是
it
他的
must be
实
some
验
kind
品
of alloy,
？shit，
was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body. When I released her from her restraint, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the
真是
palace
太可怕
and
了。
bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore
也是一样。
similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. As much as my heart aches to know that you're I cannot risk attempting to undo. Not until I've perfected a method that will bring you back to whole in both mind.
所以这些都是被剥一半的啊，就是剥了那个好金黄金拿不下来，就是皮连肉一起，皮跟肉都一起拿掉。
I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
原本的那个心意是好的，可是他的做法太，也是另外一种折磨。Oh shit! The fuck! 这已经是这是活人了吧？哦，看上去他已经死了。血是会流血的耶，里面都还是活人在里面呢。You， 你是设法通过雕像在对我耳语。我 我不明白你在说什么。我身后shit。
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that. And you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve. Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
我没有听到任何低语。
What do you mean, the same voice? Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me.
看能不能好好跟他讲话。
They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was... Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me.
No.
Shh. Until I've done all the hard work, then swoop in. Is that it? Liar. You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill
我给你一个理由。
What are you talking about?
我不被困在城市下方的地道里了，然后就来到宫殿。
Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us? So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. And in so much pain. It's the air coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it would be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
只要你告诉我如何治疗风湿。
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
我可以让他再度附上黄金。
What?
有。
How? Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll tell you what you need to know. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. Understood?
等一下，我先设旁边，先可以跟他交谈吗？交谈，不让我说话了，好吧？
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you, thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. The treatment for rheumatism is willow
柳
bark.
树皮。
I believe there's a pot of it already in the
Apollos.
shrine
Oh.
of Apollo. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there. Go, and never return. 还有要跟我讲话的意思吗？没有。关卡跟关卡之间的加载也太好笑了。好，我先看一下哦。黄金法则。哦，对哦，这个我们完成了，可是我们照理说要找他去浴场吗？Okay.
Feeling all right? You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. How is Nevia? Willowback. I should have known.
柳树皮
It was under my
OK
nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you.
所以解决完一个支线了
It
吗？
should settle Rufius down some. I have some
Yes.
right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
好，取得。
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Let's go.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Name's Rufius. But what business is that of yours? Willowbark. And this will work? Oh,
完
thank
成。
God. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you. I've been in a lot of pain lately.
风湿发作，
Rheumatism.
风湿发作很痛。
Cursed statues always watching and the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one. See you around.
那这样子我们就解决完了。那个好，上锁的宅邸，女祭司。哦，对哦，我们要去找女祭司，我们去找女祭司好了。因为女祭司在哪里啊？他以他们为眼，对，可是他是谁？我来看一下哈，罪人。上部蓄水池的方法，上部蓄水池。这些东西没有那个， 没有一个那个
Citizen?
没有那个指引的标记。
Citizen?
上部，所以上部是那一条吗？很有可能。然后沿着那边出去。
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
水深，这里有水。哦，这掉下去感觉会死掉，吓死我！差点直接往前推。哎呦，这也没来过。Yes， 然后呢？说点其他话。对，这里应该是最上面的部分呢，往那边去，稍微探索一下好了。水从哪里来，又从哪里去呢？哎呦，那下面下得去吗？好像没有东西，应该就是峭壁而已。水深，这里这个区域我们好像没来过，没有印象。好，这里他不让我上去。哎呦，这里还有人！主神庙大门。等一下，我的物品栏里面这个店门钥匙是哪一个店门钥匙？应该不是这个了。
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the golden rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
哎呦。我真的需要找，对。
All right. Well, it was lovely to meet you.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us. Thank you.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire. You're not going to trick me. I'm no coward. I intend to go through with it. Like what? I'm stuck slaving away for that culus cumulatis for the rest of my life. What do I have to live for? You're just saying that to buy time.
怎么做这个选择？
You must think I'm an idiot.
怎么做这个选择？
I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh.
跟他谈。
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it, it isn't mine. I'll have to let everyone know what's happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
救不了他。那下一个轮回有办法吗？如果之后还有机会的话，看一下哈。找出阻止他自杀了，为他问他的感受。人，不要走。回来。
I hope you're... Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family.
Oh?
But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose. Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people. They boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water rising up to hit my cheekbone.
Okay.
I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place. If you like.
你知道这里的出入？这里的出入？
I'm afraid not.
留言。
Although I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out.
这同样的那
I
个。
don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if that doesn't work,
那个就是
then
就是
I
骗人的
suppose we're
把
all
戏。
stuck here until the gods decide our fate. Oh, I see. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry I even suggested it. I won't make that mistake again. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
I don't know.
You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer. If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
那是会有人出来干预解决的。
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible. Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Oh, so soon? Well...
OK， 所以原来这个地方就是他会跳下去的点，就对了。Jump， 你开我玩笑 ？Jump， 真假？缺失的一块 ，OK， 我需要找到那个缺失的那一块，才可以补这个。Follow him， OK， 我们要走了。
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and honored to have been elected.
哦，原来这就是进来的办法。
Yes, thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your majesty. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally.
他一定就是那个吧。
You deserve. And yes. No more shall you walk on.
先不去干扰他，我们先来看一下这边可以用什么。我觉得很有可能在他家那个被干走的那一块。我们先来看一下好了。半身像。好，看来不在这里。乌尔皮乌斯，勉力坚持，没有你，我的生命毫无意义。只希望我们能在伊甸园再次相见。好哦。尤里亚。 哦，啊，该不会是因为尤里亚她那时候要服毒吧？然后啊 ，OK， 对，想起来，她服毒嘛，然后要自杀，然后就她认为她死了，对，所以她也去自杀这样子。对，没关系，下一轮。 下一轮叫他回来，应该那个应该是关键。然后他们这些雕像就这样直接放在那里就对了。开门，不要哭啊！那个石板有可能在这边吗？ 感觉不是，找看看。哎，可是这里少了一个。 No。好，可能目前没东西了。锁上。
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been.
找到他的黑料。一枚金币，这个不知道为什么追踪了之后没东西。
Your magistrate, magistrate.
但是已经完成了，完成应该会消失才对啊。等一下去找他在哪里好了。
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you.
哎呀，
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
会见到。
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today. I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
他的眼睛，他就是那位被悬赏的。
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule, it's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
你为什么确信它不是真的？
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real? As you wish.
我们先聊点别的。
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it. You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? I'm Malleolus.
等一下，我想要看一下另外一个。哎，没有办法跟他说。
You.
好，我要走。
I trust you. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
旁边就有把钥匙。好哦。啊，拿到钥匙了。好哦。等一下，物品栏。哦，我们有720嘞。找到让他退出选举的方法。
You. I trust through.
Ah. 上城储水池那里到底要怎么去呢？我是蛮好奇，那个如果可以去的话，应该蛮酷的。把它变成黄金雕像会触发那个吗？我比较好奇。要试试看吗？试试看，把它变成黄金雕像。未来的灯光。 他们看到这个手电筒都不会觉得惊讶，对不对？可是这样子的话，其实不算杀人啊，因为他们没有完全死掉，我不知道，蛮好奇的。要试试看吗？试试看，试试看，试试看。我要试试看，想试试看。果然，哎。
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Do it! Kill me!
竟然会啊？好吧。可惜，可惜。哎，快！等你开门。
Salve.
哦，我们可以看，这里还有其他这两个。达利亚，我们还没跟他说到话。我们先去，我们可以去处理这个，然后叫他去用这个。
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
哦，都可以啊。
Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that. Poor guy.
全部都给你
My uncle
做。
was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself. All right, got it. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
去吧，快跑！
Ixion turns. Just as, but it. The new.
这样子的话，我们要往那个上面去。等一下，我先跟那个。 他们有在这里吗？还没在这里。好，没关系，我们先去阻止他好了。不知道有没有更快的方法？但是我知道，也就是刚才走的那一条。哎，水会不会从这边？水可以从这里进去吗？女祭司，女祭司。好，等一下去找女祭司。我们先处理这个。他不知道可以吃，那不知道这个时间发生是要多久。 一切由我决定。好哦。Shut up! Go away.
Salve, welcome to. All right, well, it was.
Shut
I
up!
believe this is how it ends.
Oh no, 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 no,
不要
no.
阻止我。
Orpheus, what?
That's the idea.
What?
Why do you?
I know. Please,
I'm sorry.
please help him. Thank.
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone. Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone.
能够阻止他吗？
I just want it all to be over. It's too late for that.
对
Julia
这
and
件
I
事
made a pact.，And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you
2000
happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts. Julia and I are in debt.
OK，
bondage to
2000就
Malleolus.
可以了，就对了。
So, no, I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Orpheus, no!
好，2000块哈。 Yeah, no shit, I know. 我知道，你没有办法动。主神殿的大门。好吧，那先去找女祭司吧。看看这边有没有什么其他的东西。哦。 找到别的方法进入上部蓄水池。所以这里就是吗？好，没有效。 Fine， 应该也不是，对，没有地方让我爬。好，其他进入上不去，感觉就是不然就是从里面呢、从那个神殿里面。可是这样的话表示要进去，看一下有没有其他地方或空间哦。 没有，这边就到这样子而已。OK， 这是我们刚刚来的方向。还有吗？顺着这条下去好了。 什么意思？就是一切由我决定。说话。OK， 所以这也是接到这里的。过去吗？过不去，感觉那就不是。 如果可以过去的话，应该就可以过去。 那个祭司呢？人类。哎呦，这一块我马上没来过。旧卷轴，黄金法则，不存在的数个理由。有人会认为铭刻上一个人作恶，众人受难是黄金法则真实存在的证据，逻辑上是不存在的。OK， 其中一个好，然后就真的存在了，取得物品。好哦，取得这个物品可以干嘛？可以拿来说服那个选举人吗？这里又是哪里？现在是什么情况？这是什么地方？有一个新的区域耶！我天哪！城中最后一瓶酒 ，OK， 感觉应该是用得到，有人会想要吧？哎呦，那里可以上去，好，我先记得。没有血肉的魂影徘徊游荡。利维亚笔记，这里便是诅咒之地。好，他写了一堆不知道有没有意义的文字。对。哎，我们刚刚是经过这里嘛，下来这边。然后这里有2条路，这里延伸到的是这里，好，然后就可以往这边走。哎呦！ 普鲁托财富就是这个财富之父取得物品，先干走了。这个钥匙可以拿走吗？不行。哎，可以。秘密神殿钥匙，好，先拿。
What are you doing here? Please leave. I said, please leave. You're trespassing.
走，你又能干嘛？哦
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
电。哎呀，原来这样就算了，非法，非法，只是他那地方是他家吗？快跑啊！太严格了，对啊，这很莫名其妙哎。所以不能非法入侵，不能拿那个公社人。
Salve, friend.
Shut up. 来
You lead. All right. I'll go.
去，快，交给你了。这里过不去啊。我们现在有多少钱？1400。好。要2000块才够。Yes, I can hear you. 哦，对，2000块，这边还有，这边有250。是这个吗？锁上了，不是这个的门。刚拿到那个什么别墅钥匙，秘密神殿。秘密神殿就是刚刚那个吧？铭文碑，那我们先把铭文碑放上去好了。哎，他又要跳一次。
What? Ah, we've all. I still. All right.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No.
No. 快
What? You're like, are you? I see.
I'm out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love.
等我挣到钱呢。
Ulpius, no!
有4块，我天哪，有4块！我们连规则都不知道，该如何通过这场测试？进不去。所以这个不是这个钥匙就是刚才那个地方的吗？啊，那这样我是要回去偷4块才行。我再回去看看，还要找3块，是4块同样的吗？还是3块？ 这是问题啊，4块不一样的还是4块一样的？不一样的话，就是绕回去拿嘛，对不对？啊，如果不一样的话，我们就是要再去其他地方找。
Citizen.
刚刚我们是从哪里去的？我现在想不起来。shit。哎呦，我们可以破坏法则进来这里哦，应该是。因为破坏这个就会动起来了。我们看一下这个上去可以干嘛？哦，钱够了，好哦。哦，好痛！我们再去干一下那一块。因为他拿走其实不是，他说不是，他没有说算窃取，他只说他是说可以拿走这样子 ，you know。偷面包、木头、宗教意义。哎，没有了！哎呦，还在，取得，拜拜。OK。哎呦
，Hello。
这位是谁？为什么会被关在这里
？Hello. My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
干了什么
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Looking for treasure. 有人认为你要偷东西
Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once, but I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy. Yes. They said I have to live
给
here
人他
now
这封信不太
and
识
gave
字
me this
OK
letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
杜利乌斯失落了财宝。等一下哦，蓄水池区域，等一下。鉴于你的记性不好，很可能是你记错了。更重要的是，因为你已经在数个场合被抓到非法入侵，包括沿河限制任何居民进入的蓄水池区，我不得不做出一个结论：你是这个社区的麻烦，必须限制你的自由，以免你打破黄金法则。
What does it say? My treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him,
非常珍贵的
I
东
had
西
to。find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady.
他连名字
She's
都
a
想不
nice
起来。
lady. Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot. Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what. What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad. Like Galerius.
哦，
He's nice.
加列
I
里乌
like
斯。
Galerius.
OK。
He made me a doll and everything.
哦，
If you help make him
你
magistrate,
看他做的
he
娃娃
can
还
get
这
me
么
out
可
of
爱。
here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high.
你不能先给我吗？
Very precious. Bye bye.
另外一个在里面。没有，里面还有一块。Shit。Galerius 是哪一个？悬赏布告有没有？纵火杀人犯。哦，询问他是不是就是哦，好，走。Out of memory, trying to allocate a texture。什么东西？这东西可以搞到我的那个系统容量不够。等一下哦。他是要多少那个资源呢、啊？我没有存档哎，我没有存档哎，我没有存。我没有存档哎！哦 ，what the fuck？ 哦 ，auto save 哦，有 auto save。OK， 还有自动存档，对。拜托告诉我，我们还在刚才那里。OK， 好。哦，好，吓死！还要找3块的啊！哦，Yes, the priestess, I know.
interesting. What else?
我看一下哈。
Yes.
还好。
What else?
对啊，还好。
That it's. Let me ask you this.
看能不能 skip 这一段。
Because.
跟他去浴场，我们先看能不能处理这一个。对。11，好，可以了，应该可以了。
You're here. You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river was wearing a hood.
你怎么知道
Here, look down at the bottom of the baths.
Okay.
It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what
shit.
a marvelous lamp. But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest to find a hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it, only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Karen. It was C-H-A-R-O-N, as in Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Charon, who, in exchange for the right coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute.
Oh,
Sorry
shit.
if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
I'm so sorry, my friend.
所以我们都已经死掉了吗？
I take it you know what this means. I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld.
财富之神。
And why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to answer them if I can.
哇！所以我们都死了啊！
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman or even Greek, you would know these stories. Each of them is slightly different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks.
你们当时为什么没有想到那个人就是卡戎？
To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets
对啊，
described.
完全没有说
And he,
说那个啊。
she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood, and I once heard Kabash,
mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Curti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood
开头
of
发
some
音也
sort,
都很近
and
似。
their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again.
我
Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river. But that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not. No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings, but I would never have figured it out without your help, I promise you.
Yeah.
Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it, if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go
四位英
on,
雄
except
故
the
事
old stories.
好
I
哦，
remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to
剧情啊，
escape
剧情
with
选
the
择。
help of Proserpina or some other guide.
直面冥界之神进行反抗，借助普洛塞皮娜向一等人协助逃离，不能重来时路径逃走吗？冥界之神的名字是，你在叫冥界之神的名字，神奇似乎很不自然，为什么？想知道更多关于反抗冥界之神的事情。
It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, this place is fairly well designed to keep us here. There's no way to climb up the shaft. And even if you could build a ladder big enough, just trying it would break the golden rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left behind by those who've tried. All Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us. You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at your own peril. Shh! It's everyone so blunt where you're from. Oh. That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule, and maybe even put an end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
我的本事还多着呢。
I'll admit, you do seem different to anyone I've ever met. And even that lamp of yours looks like something Prometheus might have stolen from the gods. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who, and for that,
you-know-who.
you'll need to enter
Okay.
the great temple overlooking
然后
the
进
city.
去啊，钥
The
匙
problem is, the door has been sealed shut
哦
for as long as
连
I've
个锁
lived
孔都
here,
看不见。
and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it.
4块嘛，
I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again. It's the towering stone monument with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome, but of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago. It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However,
与众不同，四面雕刻风格迥然不同。罗马、希腊、埃及。
decorated in a different style: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and another I don't recognize.
Oh.
That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque. I don't know.
乔治乌斯。
But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius. His store is in the forum. Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, would be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks ago. But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern, so perhaps you could talk to her, or just take a look in his room.
他的房间在哪里？我比较好奇。
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one. But perhaps finding the other
那
3.
第4块应该就是在那个监狱里面的哦。
I'm afraid you're... As I mentioned, both Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina.
这个 Proserpina 是那个让我们可以时间
It's a grim tale.
时间倒流
It's
的。
said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage. If the stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels? Truly? And you're only bringing this up now? Then again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
同一个声音，有点神秘，但是很有帮助。
Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
还没有。
Oh, I see. Well, let me know if you hear anything that might be a thread through this labyrinth. All right. I would suggest not discussing this with anyone.
Ooh.
The best we can do for them is to
Hey.
let them remain oblivious for as long as possible. As for Livia, it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not
我
alone.
们去跟他讲话吧。
In any case, time is of the essence, so you'd best begin. May Fortuna guide you. Although you may not need her with Proserpina on your side.
好。出发，逆流而上。逆流而上，逆流而上的意思是什么？
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold graying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
好哦，我明白了，我知道我们身处哪里。
Say it. Speak its name. Then it is true. I was right.
是的。
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid. He gives such an uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it?
这里的外观是变形记里面描述的样子。当然。
I will do my best to remember the relevant verse. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
无间地狱。
The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, and is never too small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. And still others incur punishment. I hope I have done it justice, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
完成了。原型，你指有人在努力研制飞索的原型。加列里乌斯的箱子，哦，有诗诶，情诗。好哦，那个工具人的吗？竞技场模型诶，做得还不错哦。维吉尔的箱子，要很小心按的，不小心偷走就好笑。要吵架。利维亚，哎，所以我们那个是要神圣低语可以引导我收集全部4块被偷走的冥碑。OK， 酒馆，找线索。好，那我们再绕看看好了，或许还有玩偶。 好哦，这个真是称不上可爱。还是第一次来这边呢。便会引导我们到哪里去？那什么东西？可以下去耶，可以下去耶。来看一下，这个地方也太大了吧！这整个地图。里面会有东西吗？那总觉得这种好像会有藏东西的地方，可是看起来好像又没有。苹果，苹果可以拿吗？可以吗？不行。我看一下我刚刚解了什么成就啊？哦，水底探索 ，OK。哎，这里。哦，破图了。啊？破图看得到什么吗？看不到。好，可以上来。好像就走这样子。好像，对。OK， 我们离开这里吧。回去酒吧那边好了，这里应该是回到我们对前面的那个。哎呦，这里这一块，鹅蛋好像可以干嘛？羊，能不能射羊吧？射羊会出事了，感觉。可惜不能互动啊！哎呦，会叫啊！哎，这树也太硬了吧，过不去。哎呦，有钱呢！我们这样钱应该是还蛮够的。等一下，我问他那个人的资讯，我觉得他应该会跟我收钱，非常有可能。我其实很想没有很想要一开始就问他。哦。哦，所以这边是延伸到这里。哎，等一下，那这样的话，应该早就要有人经过了才对啊，会有人知道才对。我不知道为什么他们都一直没有人发现。 好，我忘记我迷路了。shit， 这边下去，然后这里，然后往这边绕。
I love your clothes. So exotic. You stay away from my money.
OK, fine. 多凶。
I'll do us all a favor and drink hemlock cap at murder.
干嘛凶什么？
I'll do us all a favor and drink hemlock cap at murder. I'll do us all a favor and drink hemlock cap at murder.
反正他一直 repeat 同样的话。
I'll do us all a favor and drink hemlock cap at murder.
哦，这样子的话，我看一下哈。这个好了。他的房间在哪里？跟我讲同样的话，可是如果找到他的房间就好了，就不用跟他讲话了。我想直接一箭射下去。哎呦，啊，在这里！凯尔蒂的陌生人反复梦到了一个 ，OK。那个男人一如既往地在河边连影在那个奇特的公羊头饰下。他再一次介绍自己为凯尔蒂，并告诉我是他把我从河里拖出来的。他提到自己的名字的时候似乎在笑。狮子浮雕，花瓶。可是他这里没东西耶，没办法改变这个啊。哎呦，钱而已，未写完的留言啊，知道了。劝他不要再威胁了。哎，我刚刚拿起了这个就没有办法了，为什么？刚哦，所以不用选择了。原来只是打，不是因为我拿起这个的关系呀。好哦，那我们就可以继续拿起来看一下。原来只是浮雕而已，可是雕的不对，它没有那个实际的形状。OK。
I love your clothes.
哦，你没事啊，愿意说话了。
I'll do us all a favor
Fuck
and
you.
drink hemp. Sturgis.
要说话了没？
I'll do us all a.
等一下，我先看有一个地方我要去看的吗？如果我是可以射了 ，OK， 射了之后跑进来这里，好。
Sturgis.
The many shall suffer.
动起来，动起来，动起来！哦，我要被射了，我要被射了，我要被射了！啊！哎，可以了，可以了吗？可以进去了，可以进去了。不，哇，4000块！ 挡路哎，4000块啦 ，OK。哎呦喂呀，要死掉了！哎呦，在这地方死掉会怎样？刚表情找到姐夫了。他为什么？哎，为什么血还是这样子？可是他威胁他，然后结果他自己房间里面有这个雕像。
Oh, you? All right.
Oh, you're here. And I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's something dangerous about you, like a prowling manticore.
Okay. 抱歉，我没有兴趣。
Why? Just because I'm a woman? Honey, it's your loss. I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
说说你的故事，我先来找他。
Not for a few weeks now.
OK， 乔治乌斯。
Last time I saw him, he was sitting at a table with Georgius, whispering about some job. I remember because they kept looking over their shoulders as if they didn't want anyone else to know. So, naturally, I hovered. The one word I kept hearing was vanishing, and then, the next day, Kabash just disappeared. Coincidence? I think not.
说说你的故事。
Let it go.
好，黄金法则怎么看？你有趣的小道消息。
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
OK.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair until one day now she just stands around.
好无聊哦，要给他多少？要再给吗？搞点别的吧。
Whatever you like. All right.
Bye. Yes, I can hear you. 我看一下啊、有德之人要去设法哦，这个可以哦。我们先去处理这个好了。没有。先去救那一位。你有钱了嘛？有钱就 OK 了。然后救了他之后，我还是要自己跳下去。我要去跟那个另外那一位对峙，叫他退出选举。7000呢，真有钱哦，身上带7000块。无限浓钱的一个方法。我们现在处理这个。
Salve, friend. Well.
I can't believe this.
Yep.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, P.S. What are you doing? Get back.
That's the.
What?
Why do you?
I know. Please.
I'm sorry, but I just.
Please, Ulpius. Help him.
Well, you don't understand.
也许我能帮助你。
If I backed out.
救活了他。对，好。其实我有。
Really? Wait. So, I
好，
guess
转
you
过来
want
咯。
me to work for you then?
不会，你们自由了。
You'd do that for us? couple of complete strangers.
Yeah. Of course.
It seems today we are both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend. I never thought people like you existed. Thank you. I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you.
没关系，没关系。
But I have nothing but the tunic on my back. I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
Yes. Good, 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 good. Oh, 他要跳下去才有那个洞啊！没有跳下去，我还没有那个洞，我现在就会死掉。哎、他跳下去可以把那个砸出一个洞来，也太厉害了吧 ！Shit！ 我差点直接下去，吓死我！等一下，我们再处理一个，我们去跟他对峙，这样子就可以。
Citizen.
处理这个好了。
Name's Rufius.
Yeah, I know.
No idea what.
我知道是你写的。
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism.
哦，我给你的那个嘞。
Constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head.
Okay.
Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth.
能够这样子拯救所有人吗？
With the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel like myself again. I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti.
Yes.
Just forget this ever happened.
只要这个剧情线接下来让他们变成爱人的话，就100分了。I know, I know.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Ah, and I hear what demon or spirit told you about that? You went snooping in his place? Have you... Really? How did you manage that?
我找到了方式治疗他的风湿，他被病痛折磨，又有心事，整个人很焦躁。
Ah, poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out. Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him. Nice to talk to you.
Yes. 又帮助了一个人。
Thank you. I am... Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
哦，你看他表情直接坏掉。
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
你有一只绿眼睛，一只蓝眼睛，刚好和你录。OK。
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more. Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish. Unlikely, because it simply isn't true. Now, was there something else you wanted? Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
虚张声势，来啊！
You fool.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
哦，不要射我！所以要找到证据啊，证据，他家会，他家有可能会有。哦，拿钱呢！啊，我死掉了。 死掉会怎样？从上一个存档继续。啊
Thank you.
OK， 这边。
I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected.
好，那我知道那边跟他互动会长怎样了。那我们今天先到这里哦。 我觉得还支线也很有趣，支线真的好。那支线我觉得会让我想去解，还有种很神奇的成就感。好，那就先这样子，大家晚安了，赶快休息。明天如果可以的话，继续玩。 看情况，谢谢大家，拜拜。